So I hope you're having a great night tonight. I'm actually just sitting here. My son has he busted up in here like twice when I was trying to record and talk to y'all. Every time I get ready to talk to you, he come in. And his number one question is, what's for dinner? Like, are you kidding me right now? But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your evening. And I was just sitting here watching Julia and Hunter. They're here in Tennessee. They have like a vlog. They are the cutest family. They're just adorable. And I absolutely just love, they're here in Nashville. They're so cute. But anyway, but I was just sitting here and I was thinking, and God put it on my mind, and I just wanted to talk to you about this again. I know that I talked about this earlier in the week when I was sitting at my desk, and God touched my mind as I began to kind of edit a photo to put out into the community. And I just wanted to reach out again and just say to you that the Lord wanted me to remind you to remove the crop off of your frame. Take the crop off of the frame. Ah, listen, you are so much bigger than you can imagine. You're so much bigger than you. If you really think about what you have done for other people, it will literally blow your mind. You guys have done so much for other people. You've made a lot of people very, very wealthy, very, very rich. I mean, really, your energy has been put in so many different places to make other people successful. But God is just touching my heart tonight to remind you to take some of that energy and put it back on you. Put it back on you. See, God is with you all the time. And he wanted me to remind you, baby, to take the crop off the frame. See, it's a frame that has been put on your life, and it gets us boxed in to a limited type of lifestyle and belief. But God wanted me to just reach out tonight to remind you to go ahead on and take that crop up off your frame, because what God has for you is so amazing. It is life changing, life altering. It's beyond your physical thoughts, and it's a spiritual thing that God is doing in this time. And I just wanted to reach out to somebody that may have been with a crop on your frame. Like for so many years, you've been, out here living your life for everyone else. You've watered down your life. You've dimmed your life. You kind of held back a little bit so that you could make everyone else happy. You didn't want to shine too much, because if you did, people would say that you think that you're better than the next person, or they say that, don't forget who you are. But God is taking you into another level and another elevation. And I want you to understand, sometimes you outgrow people, you outgrow supporters, you outgrow things in your life, because God is removing the crop off of your frame. People were so accustomed to you being boxed into an image that they felt comfortable, the image that they felt comfortable with you like flexing in. But when God sets someone free and he elevates people and he sets you free, and you're able to express yourself in that highest version of yourself, where you're able to really be you, sometimes people get upset with you being you. Because you being you, full of confidence and full of love and full of excitement and full of passion and full of just belief and faith and things like that, it stirs up people's demons inside of themselves, because they're too lazy, or they don't have enough faith, or they don't have enough belief in God and in themselves to do what you're doing. So it's easy to come at you, to get you to water yourself down, to dim your light, to put the crop back on your frame, when God is saying, rip the top up off of that frame, baby, so that you can be free to be who God has called you to be. Because this is the time. If it hadn't been any other time in your life, listen to me tonight as I'm up under this fleece blanket, real comfortable. Are y'all having a good conversation with me tonight? But seriously, listen to me tonight. You are just so powerful, so very powerful because of who your daddy is. And you shouldn't have to settle, buy into an idea that is not an idea that God has for you. You shouldn't have to water yourself down, dim your light, or just comply with the ideas of someone else for your life and your story. God is the author of all of our faith, but check this out. You are the co-author of your own story. And you can pick up the pencil and begin to write your life the way that you feel according to the beliefs and the passions that you have that God has given you. And although sometimes it's uncomfortable being you for real, but when it's time for you to be free, some things will come to a halt. Sometimes relationships will end. Unfortunately, we outgrow people. We outgrow support. We outgrow environments. We outgrow relationships. We outgrow that job because God is putting you in a place where it's time for you to take what He has deposited on the inside of you and nurture that. Remove the crop off of the frame. Be free to be who God has called you to be. Walk boldly and with faith into your unformed destiny. Because faith most definitely is a substance. I've heard people say that you can cut the tension with a knife. What is tension? Baby, that's spiritual. So if I can feel tension, then I need to feel your faith tonight. The faith in the things that God has promised you that you really do believe in. That you really do believe in, baby. You don't have to dim your light, water yourself down, appease everyone, settle in relationships, stay in toxic environments, toxic relationships with toxic people. Some of us sometimes, we choose people, we choose things out of brokenness. Some of us done things because it was just the right thing to do. But now it's the right thing for you to do, which is to choose you. Discover your passions more. Take time, nurture your relationship with God. Remove the crop off the frame and just broaden the scope to your life so that you can look down on it and see what God sees when He looks at you, baby. He sees what He created each and every time, no matter what you've gone through, how you may have fallen or failed. Those are some great lessons that you learned to help you be exactly what God sees when He looks at you. And as you go on about your night tonight, I just want to remind you that I love you and God loves you even more. And He wants you to remove the crop up off of your frame. And until the next video, guys, peace. Because I still be believing in you. Good night.